A woman who is deeply attracted to you is always doing this in front of you. Modern Stoic. How do you truly know if a woman is interested in you? Here's a hard truth most men shy away from. Words can be deceiving, but actions never lie. The world out there can be ruthless, and to uncover the truth, you need to focus on what people do, not just what they say. Women are subtle in their ways, and the signs they leave are often hidden in plain sight. Those small, powerful gestures that speak louder than words ever could. But here's the catch. A real man doesn't chase fantasies. Stoic wisdom teaches us to embrace reality, not wish for it to be something it's not. The power of Stoicism lies in cutting through illusions and facing the raw truth of human nature. When you learn to read her actions with that same clarity, you'll not only understand her intentions, you'll become more attuned to the truth in a world full of distractions. Now let's get into it. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to look for, but you'll recognize the undeniable truth when it shows up. Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're ready to level up how you approach relationships and master the principles of Stoicism, you're in the right place. Each video helps you sharpen your mindset, and that, in turn, builds stronger, more meaningful connections. All right, let's cut to the chase. If you're trying to figure out whether a woman is genuinely interested in you, stop listening to her words. They're often just a distraction. No, you need to start paying attention to what she's actually doing. The truth about attraction is written in her actions, not her excuses or compliments. In the world of masculinity, where you're constantly battling against the tide of false signals and distractions, this is your wake-up call. Real men know that the game isn't about guessing. It's about seeing through the setting and recognizing the truth when it hits you in the face. Let's talk about one of the most powerful and telling signs of all. 1. Prolonged eye contact. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, her eyes become an open book that reveals what her words cannot express. The moment you share prolonged eye contact, you'll feel an unmistakable connection. It's not just a casual glance. Her gaze holds, lingering far longer than usual, creating a subtle yet undeniable energy. At that moment, everything changes. Her eyes lock with yours, and in those few seconds, the depth of her feelings is unveiled. It's as if her soul is quietly communicating with you without uttering a single word. The Stoics taught us to accept reality as it is, without delusions or fear, and in that brief moment of eye contact, you see the truth. She's not just looking at you, she's reaching out, inviting you to a deeper connection, one that transcends surface-level interactions. This lingering gaze is not an accident or something easily faked. It's deeply ingrained in human nature, a signal of emotional connection and attraction that is instinctual, primal, and powerful. The next time you find yourself in a conversation with her, don't look away. Hold her gaze just a little longer. Don't shy away or look down. This isn't arrogance. It's a demonstration of Stoic strength and calm. By holding her gaze, you're showing mastery over yourself, your emotions, and the situation. It's not about dominance over her. It's about embracing the moment, fully aware and present in it. This kind of silent power is one that words can't describe, yet it's deeply felt. Attraction is not a game. It's a quiet exchange of energy. And in those moments of eye contact, you demonstrate your understanding of that dynamic. Women, in particular, are drawn to men who recognize this unspoken language of connection. They want someone who understands the subtle signals that transcend what is said aloud. When you stop overthinking and simply observe, you'll begin to notice these signs more clearly. What she does, how she engages with you in silence, speaks louder than anything she might say. In life, you can either see the signs of attraction or you miss them entirely. Once you begin to recognize these cues, you'll understand exactly where you stand in her heart. All right, let's dive into another sign that tells you whether she's genuinely into you or not. Open body language. 2. Open body language. In today's world, understanding attraction through body language has become a crucial skill, especially for men seeking to better navigate relationships. Women may express their feelings verbally, but their body language often speaks volumes, sometimes louder than words. In the realm of Stoicism today, it's important to practice awareness and perception, recognizing signals that often go unnoticed. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, one of the first things you'll notice is her open body language. Pay attention to how she positions herself around you. Her body gravitates toward you, subconsciously mirroring your movements. This isn't mere coincidence or a random gesture. It's an unspoken signal of her interest. She may lean in slightly when you talk or angle her body toward you, showing that her attention is solely focused on you. These gestures are indicative of something deeper, a genuine desire to connect and engage with you on a more meaningful level. It's crucial, however, to observe these actions through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to see things as they truly are, without the influence of false hopes or fantasies. When a woman leans into the conversation, positions herself closer, or engages with you emotionally, you must perceive these actions as clear signs of attraction, not mere coincidences or wishful thinking. In the modern world, where distractions and superficial cues abound, Stoicism encourages us to strip away the illusions and focus on the reality of the situation. What is Stoicism, you ask? It's a mindset that emphasizes the importance of perceiving the world without distortion, seeing things clearly, exactly as they are. When interacting with a woman, it's essential to apply this principle to her body language. If her posture is open, with her arms uncrossed and her shoulders relaxed, it's a strong indication that she feels comfortable and safe in your presence. She's not holding herself back or erecting emotional barriers. Rather, she's inviting you into her personal space, both physically and emotionally. This openness signals trust, something that is not given lightly. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and her body language is giving you a glimpse into how much she trusts you in that moment. Stoicism today challenges us to not get lost in what we wish or hope for, but instead to embrace reality as it unfolds. This means not getting caught up in fantasies about her feelings or overanalyzing small gestures. When her body language is open and welcoming, don't question it. Take it for what it is, a clear expression of attraction and trust. In modern relationships, it's common to get lost in expectations and misread signals, but Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded in the present. Instead of overthinking or imagining scenarios, simply observe her body language and trust that it is telling you the truth. It's easy to be misled by verbal cues or external actions, but a woman's true feelings are often conveyed in the subtle shifts of her body, how she leans in, how her posture softens, or how her eyes remain fixed on you, fully engaged in the moment. So, the next time you find yourself in the presence of a woman who is attracted to you, take a moment to observe her body language. Is she relaxed and engaged, or is she pulling away? The signals are there, but only if you're paying attention. And remember, Stoicism teaches us to accept the reality of the situation without distortion or fantasy. When her body moves toward you, when she opens herself up to you, take it as a genuine sign of attraction. There's no need to second-guess or read into things that aren't there. Instead, focus on what is in front of you, the truth that her body is speaking. Her body language doesn't lie. It's a clear reflection of her feelings. And if you're wise enough to notice, you'll understand the deeper connection she's trying to build with you. The key is not getting lost in the noise, but instead observing her actions, interpreting them with clarity, and trusting the signals she's sending you. This is where the modern Stoic mindset truly shines, teaching us to embrace truth without illusion. 3. An easy laugh. When it comes to attraction, one of the clearest signals you'll receive from a woman who is deeply drawn to you is something simple yet powerful: an easy laugh. This might sound trivial, but if you overlook this, you're missing a treasure trove of insight into her feelings. A woman's laughter is more than just a response to your jokes. It's a reflection of how comfortable and open she feels with you. If she laughs freely, even at the most ridiculous or silly things you say, things that even you know are borderline absurd, then that's a green light. It's a sign that she's letting her guard down and embracing the moment with you. This isn't forced or contrived laughter. It's genuine, raw, and authentic. She's not just laughing because it's socially expected. She's laughing because in that moment, she's connecting with you on a deeper level. In this world where everyone wears masks and hides behind carefully curated personas, a woman who laughs easily around you is rare. It's a powerful indication that she's comfortable with you and feels a bond forming between you. Humor, after all, is one of the fastest ways to break down barriers, to transcend the surface-level interactions, and to form a true connection. When she giggles at your jokes, no matter how silly they may seem, you can be sure that she's feeling something more than mere politeness. She's letting you in, opening up her world to you, an opportunity not many men get. And let's face it, women don't laugh freely at men they're not interested in. The laughter is not just a reaction to something funny. It's a reaction to the connection that she feels with you. Think of laughter as a subtle language of intimacy. It's the universe's way of telling you that she's invested, that she enjoys your presence, and that she wants to see where this connection could go. As Stoic wisdom teaches us, true connection comes from vulnerability, from showing up as you are without pretense. When she laughs around you, it's a rare moment of vulnerability that speaks volumes. It says, "I trust you. I enjoy your company. I want to explore this." So, the next time you make a remark or share a joke, watch her response closely. Is she laughing like it's the funniest thing she's ever heard, or is she merely being polite? The difference is crucial. Her laughter is the raw, unfiltered truth, an unspoken message that tells you if she's engaged and interested or simply going through the motions. And make no mistake, you want the former. That laughter, that genuine response, is her way of saying, "I enjoy you. Let's see where this goes." When you understand this dynamic, you'll not only recognize the power of laughter in attraction, but also learn how to navigate these moments with the wisdom of a modern Stoic. Embrace this opportunity, because it's not just about making her laugh. It's about understanding the deeper connection that humor allows you to build. Remember, the Stoic mindset teaches us to embrace authenticity, to be true to ourselves, and to build meaningful bonds without playing games. The next time you find yourself sharing a laugh, know that it's more than just a moment of humor. It's a powerful indicator of interest and a connection worth exploring. Embrace the moment, stay true to yourself, and watch how attraction grows naturally. 4. Casual touches. One of the most telling signs of a woman's attraction to you is often hidden in the most subtle and casual touches. Now, you may be thinking, a quick tap on the arm. That doesn't mean anything. But let me be clear. These small physical gestures are far more powerful than they seem, especially when they happen repeatedly. They signal a deeper level of attraction, often unspoken, but profoundly felt. When you're with her, take a closer look. Does she lightly brush her hand against yours? Does she tap your arm while making a point in conversation? Or perhaps she playfully bumps into you, almost as if by accident. These seemingly innocent acts are far from insignificant. They are calculated moves. They reveal that she is testing the waters, gauging your reaction, and seeing if you are comfortable with her presence. More importantly, she's checking to see if you can handle the attention she's offering you. This is the raw truth. Women do not engage in this kind of casual physical contact unless they feel safe, comfortable, and open to the idea of something more. It's not something that just happens randomly with any guy. It's specific, purposeful. The average woman doesn't go around touching every man she meets. These small gestures are her way of establishing a connection, creating intimacy without words, and subtly signaling, I feel good around you, and maybe even more than just good. This isn't about a fantasy romance. It's a fundamental part of human nature. Touch is primal, an instinctive form of communication. It's her silent way of showing she's open to something more. And if you fail to respond to these signals, you risk losing her interest. That touch, that slight brush of her hand, is her way of saying, I'm not afraid to get close, but are you strong enough to handle it? The reality is, if you don't pay attention to these moments, they'll pass by unnoticed, and with them, the opportunity to build something deeper. She'll move on to someone who recognizes the signs. So, you need to be alert. Every touch, every small gesture is a message. If she's willing to break the physical barrier with you, she's signaling loud and clear, I'm open to more. Are you ready to step up? And that's the key moment, where you must decide whether you'll rise to the occasion or retreat. In this context, the Stoic life lessons remind us to be aware of our surroundings and reactions. As Stoics, we are called to respond with poise, recognizing when life presents us with these subtle challenges. These moments require us to stay grounded in our own calm, unwavering selves, while also recognizing the subtle communication others offer us. Stoic happiness isn't about avoiding emotions. It's about managing them with wisdom, understanding, and resilience. By observing these small, meaningful gestures without overreacting, you maintain control over your emotions and ensure that your response is rooted in inner strength and clarity. The truth is, handling these casual touches with grace and confidence is a reflection of your own strength, maturity, and awareness. If you let these moments slip by, you might miss out on creating a stronger connection, not just with her, but also with yourself. So, pay attention. Stay present. How you react in these subtle moments speaks volumes about your ability to handle the complexities of relationships and emotions, which ultimately leads to the kind of deep connection that can evolve into something more. Now, I want to hear from you. Think back to a time when you noticed a woman's behavior that made you realize she was interested in you. What was it? Was it the way she touched your arm, leaned in a bit closer, or gave you that playful nudge? Drop a comment below and share your story. If you felt the connection, type, I felt the connection. Let's dive deeper into how these subtle moments of physical communication can shape our relationships and lives. Your thoughts matter. Let's keep this conversation going. 5. Asking personal questions. Let's talk about a massive clue that separates casual interest from something much more real. Asking personal questions. Now, I'm not talking about the typical, "How was your day?" or "What do you do for a living?" No, this is a different breed of curiosity. If a woman starts asking you about things that go way deeper, your life experiences, your passions, your dreams, or even your opinions on things that actually matter, you need to pay attention. When she asks questions like that, she's not just filling space with small talk. She's investing in you. She's digging deeper, trying to get beneath the surface to understand who you really are. And let's be real for a second. Most people don't care about your dreams or your true self. But when a woman does, it's a clear signal that she's not just passing time. She's genuinely interested in building a connection with you. This isn't about her being nice or playing games. She's emotionally invested. The brutal truth is that women don't waste their energy on people they don't care about. When she starts asking about your beliefs, your experiences, or your real thoughts on life, it's a powerful indication that she's sizing you up. She's seeing if you're worth her time, if you can handle deep, meaningful conversations, or if you'll fold when the topics get real. Let's bring in some wisdom from Stoicism here. According to the Stoics, we can't control how people behave, but we can control how we respond to their actions. When a woman starts asking about your life, she's showing you that she's willing to engage at a deeper level. Now, it's your move. Are you going to shy away, dodge the tough questions, or embrace the challenge? The Stoic approach is about accepting that you can't control the outcome, but you can control your ability to engage with the moment. If she's asking questions, it's your time to show her who you really are. If you're intimidated by her interest or afraid to open up, you're not living with the boldness and authenticity that defines real men. So, when she's asking these personal questions, think about it. Is she trying to connect with you on a deeper level? Or is she testing whether you have the depth to hold her attention? The answer to that will tell you everything you need to know about where things are heading. Let's talk about a sign you've probably noticed before, but may have brushed off. Adjusting her appearance. You've seen it. She's in front of you, and suddenly, she's fixing her hair, adjusting her appearance, straightening her clothes, or adjusting her jewelry. What's going on here? It's not just a random, unimportant gesture. It's a powerful clue that she's trying to make sure she looks her best for you. And trust me, this isn't by accident. This is where you need to get real. A woman doesn't go through the effort of perfecting her look around just anyone. She's not doing it for the mirror. She's doing it for you. Every time she brushes her hair behind her ear or adjusts her collar, she's telling you that she wants to look good in your eyes. It's a form of subtle but intent attraction. She's giving you a silent cue that she wants you to notice her, and she's putting effort into making sure that you do. You might think it's no big deal, just small movements, right? But these actions carry weight. She's not doing this for validation from anyone else. It's all for you. Whether it's smoothing out her dress, fixing her lipstick, or running her fingers through her hair, she's showcasing herself in the best light she can. And if you don't notice, you're missing a golden opportunity. This is where brutal reality hits. Women are always sizing you up. They want to know if you're paying attention to the details. They want to see if you're aware of the subtle signals they're putting out. And when a woman is adjusting her appearance around you, she's testing whether you're the type of man who notices, appreciates, and acts on it. If you're the kind of guy who's tuned into these signals, you're showing her that you're sharp, confident, and capable of handling a deeper connection. If you notice these adjustments and let them slide, you're missing a key chance to engage with her and assert your presence. Acknowledge what she's doing. This is your moment to show that you're the kind of man who doesn't let opportunities slip by unnoticed. Every little movement she makes is a chance for you to step up, recognize it, and assert your presence. You don't have to make a big show of it, but the fact that you see it, understand it, and respond accordingly says everything about your awareness and confidence. 6. Nervousness, or fidgeting. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, her body will speak volumes even if her words do not. One of the most subtle yet telling signs of her interest is when she begins to fidget or show nervousness in your presence. It might seem insignificant at first, a slight adjustment of her clothes, a nervous play with her hair, or perhaps she shifts in her seat. But these actions carry a profound message. The truth is, these seemingly small movements are not just a way to pass the time or ease her discomfort. They're the physical manifestations of genuine attraction. Her body, unconsciously responding to your presence, is trying to manage the rush of emotions she feels, even if she isn't fully in control of them. A confident woman, someone who usually exudes composure, will still display these little nervous gestures when she's around a man who truly piques her interest. It could be the way she tugs at her sleeve, the subtle movement of her foot beneath the table, or the slight shift of her weight from side to side as she engages with you. All of these actions are part of the silent dance of attraction, where her emotions are not completely under her control. Women don't get nervous around just anyone, and that's an undeniable truth. If you've ever witnessed a woman fidgeting around you, it's not just an accidental or awkward response. It's a clear indication that you've left a significant impression on her. Even though she might not openly express her feelings, her body language says it all. The way her hands tremble slightly, or how she avoids prolonged eye contact, may all seem like small things, but they're clues to a deeper connection. If you're observant, you'll begin to see a pattern that ties back to one simple reality. She's attracted to you. In fact, these little signs of nervousness are like breadcrumbs scattered across the path of attraction, leading directly to the truth. In moments like these, the principles of Stoicism can offer valuable insight. What is Stoicism, you might ask? It's an ancient philosophy that emphasizes the importance of self-control, rationality, and the ability to remain composed in the face of life's emotional ups and downs. Stoicism today remains just as relevant, especially in situations like this, where emotions are at play. In a setting where a woman's feelings are creating visible signs of nervousness, you, as the man, hold the power to decide how to respond. The Stoic mindset teaches us not to be at the mercy of our emotions. Instead, it encourages us to remain grounded, calm, and unshaken, qualities that are especially crucial when dealing with the delicate energy between you and someone who is clearly drawn to you. As she shows signs of nervousness, it's your opportunity to maintain a cool, collected demeanor. Don't rush to fill the silence or overanalyze her behavior. Instead, acknowledge the subtlety of her emotions without getting caught up in them. By doing so, you project confidence and a sense of control. You show her that you are not swayed by the unspoken tension in the air, and that in itself becomes magnetic. Women are drawn to men who are not easily rattled. When you remain calm and composed, you are not just managing the situation, you are asserting your presence. This sense of groundedness is a rare and powerful trait, one that speaks to your emotional maturity and masculine strength. So, the next time you notice her fidgeting, understand it for what it is: a clear signal that you have made an impact. Rather than letting the situation make you uncomfortable or uncertain, lean into the moment with Stoic wisdom. Stay calm and centered, and your ability to remain unaffected by her nervous energy will show her that you are a man who is in control of himself. This will undoubtedly deepen the connection between you two, and may even ignite an attraction that she hasn't fully allowed herself to acknowledge. Remember, this is not just about noticing the signs. It's about how you respond to them that will define the dynamic. So, embrace your inner Stoic and let your calm presence be the answer to the silent language she's speaking. To wrap things up, let's put it all together. By keeping an eye on these subtle signs, like prolonged eye contact, relaxed and open body language, genuine laughter, casual touches, thoughtful questions, attention to her appearance, and those little moments of nervousness, you'll start to understand how she really feels about you. Once you get the hang of recognizing these cues, you won't have to second-guess her intentions or feelings anymore. Thank you for watching, and I hope this has given you some valuable insights. Remember, mastering these small details can lead to deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights like this. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. Which one of these signs made you think, "I've seen this before"? Drop a comment below with, "I get it now." I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts and diving into this with you. Catch you in the next video.